Lowering drinking age in the United States, pros and cons. A little background history. Up until 1919, drinking age varied from state to state, with most states not enforcing any drinking age at all. Fast forward 1 year, in 1920, the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was signed prohibiting the sale and consumption of alcohol in the U.S. completely. Fast forward 13 years, the 21st Amendment to the U.S. Constitution was signed, repealing the prohibition of alcohol. Most states set their drinking age to 21, but some states lowered the drinking age to 18, and other states not enforcing the drinking age at all. During the late 1960s, all states have adopted a lower drinking age of 18. This led to a huge increase in alcohol related accidents, mostly in the age group of 16 to 20. This led Congress to pass the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, which changed the national legal alcohol purchase and consumption age to 21. Results of raising drinking age to 21 in the U.S. Drunk driving accidents have dropped by 50%. The greatest decline was seen in age groups 16 to 20. What does science have to say? 4 out of 5 college students are still consuming alcohol illegally, and more than 90% of the alcohol is consumed through binge drinking. During this period, the brain goes considerable reconstruction and specialization, which includes eliminating unnecessary neural connections and refining connections between frontal subcortical brain regions. Consuming alcohol during this time, particularly through binge drinking before the brain fully matures, may cause permanent harm to the brain. Lowering drinking age arguments. It would put an end to the perverse culture of secretiveness and abuse that has grown up around underage drinking. It would allow bars and restaurants to become safe space for college students to drink and Uber home if they need to. Prohibiting young adults from consuming alcohol doesn't stop them from drinking, but it does make drinking much less safe. Instead of drinking at a bar, for example, students drink secretly in dorms or at illegal parties where they are much less likely to be supervised and where drinks spiked with drugs are much more likely to occur. If someone overindulges or becomes ill, their friends are less likely to seek medical attention because underage drinking is legal and calls for help risk self incrimination. People are more likely to act like adults if you treat them like adults. You're able to enlist in the military at the age of 18, which is very harmful due to post traumatic stress disorder associated with combat, but aren't allowed to consume alcohol. Besides being ineffective, the drinking laws are incredibly costly. In 2005, the consequences of underage drinking, this includes missed work, healthcare costs, etc., cost taxpayers $60.3 billion. The US government also spends millions of dollars every year enforcing these ineffective policies. Although both sides have valid arguments in favor and against the subject, legally at the age of 18 you are perceived as an adult and that should come with all its glory, which includes consuming alcohol. Like the rest of the world where the legal age of drinking is 18, being a first world country, we should adopt a more progressive style such as those seen in Europe where 18-year-olds are seen as the adults they are. The current system, which forbids alcohol to Americans under 21, is widely flawed and has disastrous consequences. Teaching people to drink responsibly before they turn 21 would enormously enhance public health. It's time to rethink the drinking age. 21 is not working.